That's better. Right, so I'm going to go through the chords and some of the lyrics for Behind Blue Eyes by The Who. So we start off, let me just run through the chords very quickly. What it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. That's the opening chord progression. It starts off with E suspended, which looks a lot like E. That's E, except that instead of putting the first finger, putting your index finger on the first fret of the third string, you put your fourth finger on the second fret of the third string. This chord is called E suspended, and it's probably a good practice to learn how to name chords based on the root note and the additional notes in them. There's a mathematical rigor and nomenclature for all this, and I advise students to learn this. I myself did not, I just bought this book. Anyway, so you start off with E suspended, move to G, D, C, and A, but I'll raise I think this might be called A suspended, I'm not sure. You raise your fourth finger, so you just play an extra open note. So you only have two fingers, one on the second fret of the third string, one on the second fret of the fourth string. Second line. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, to telling only lies. Same chords as the first line. Moving on to C, but my dreams. C followed by D, followed by G. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. So on that conscious seems to be line, you go C to D to back to E, and you throw in an E suspended again for a bit of it. So just for a couple of strums. As my conscience seems to be. Next line we move into some minors. We're going to have C, B minor, A minor 7th, followed by D, and then A. Just to clarify, B minor is just, looks like A minor, but everything's shifted forward 2 frets, and of course you have to put a bar. And A minor 7th looks like A minor, but you raise your ring finger. And just play 5 strings. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance, D. That's never free, A. That's A. And that's all the chords for the main part of the song. So you run through, you sing a second verse about no one knows what it's like to feel these feelings like I do, and I blame you. And then we move to a more a faster part, which has starts off with E, goes E to B minor to A. Clenches open, or I use it to lose my cool. When I smile, tell me some bad news, or I laugh and act like a fool. And if I swallow anything evil, put your finger down my throat. If I shiver, please give me a blanket. Keep me warm, let me wear your coat. It's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. So going over the chords in the fast bit, I'm going to just describe them all. Start with E, B minor, E, then you start to sing. When my fist clenches, crack it open. Do this twice. So the second time when you're singing, the second time you go E to B minor to G to D, then and if I shiver, please give me a blanket. That's G to A to D. Keep me warm, G, let me wear. That's A, your coat. That's E. Then you sing the next verse of the first bit. If I swallow anything evil, put your finger down my throat. You repeat the same chords you did in the first bit. And then at the end you go to a few, just a few riffs with chords. You go to B, it's all majors, B, A, G, D, still on B, and then you just do the first line of the song again and end it. As far as the strumming, you can try picking. But if you're just learning, you can just do strumming, and I would just go the simple. So you hit the bass part, and then strum up on the higher strings. Sounds simple, and it works nicely. Hope you enjoy the song, and thanks very much.